everyone, this is Anya DecoToes. Welcome back. This is such an exciting video and a definite first for me, okay? I have never bought an entire collection of makeup from anywhere, and this time I did and I'm so happy. So this video is going to be a review of the Raw Beauty Kristi collabing with Colourpop. And let me just tell you, I am in love with the whole collection. In love. I literally waited until the launch day, and I went on the website just as it launched, and I put it in my cart quickly, and I was put in a waiting room to check out. What? And I'm so glad I did, because sure enough, they sold out really fast, and there is more coming, but I got it on the first try, first day, and it actually arrived a few days earlier than it was supposed to, which made me really happy. So I've seen only a few videos of Kristi. I'm not too familiar, but I have seen a lot of reviews of this collection, and people just say such nice things about her. So Kristi, I'm happy for you. Congrats on the baby also. Really seems like it's been a good year for you. And thank you for making this beautiful collection. I was so excited to dip into all the colors, and I have created 3 different looks in this video, and I'm going to be going through first all the swatches of everything, but also how I made the 3 looks. I do want to point out that I have used every single shade and product from this collection in these 3 looks. So if you want to see how I made those, keep on watching. I just want to point out that the look that I have on right now is going to be look number 3, so that'll be towards the end of the video. Anyways, let's get to it. I just had to show you guys how nicely packaged it came. It is so protected and all this bubble wrap. I love it. Now let's see what's inside. I absolutely love this. I do want to show you just a little bit of a close-up on this packaging with all the little mushrooms. These are the lip glosses. Then these are the cream gel liners. This is obviously the palette, and these Super Shock shadows. So here we are. Everything is opened up. I do feel like I'm gonna leave the star of the show, the palette, until the end of the swatches. So I feel like I'm going to start off with these cream gel liners. These have the little mushrooms right here also. I am really curious about this yellow one. These really are as pigmented as I have seen them in other videos, so that is super exciting. Super creamy too. That's the brown one. So this yellow shade was called Marigold. This brown one is Woodsy, and this last green color is Spare Time. Time as in the herb. Super beautiful. Now I want to just do a quick swatch of these lip glosses. This pinkish shade is Wildflower. I have never used Colourpop's lip glosses before, and I don't know if it's all of them, but this smells like candy. Literally, I kind of want to eat it. And this one I know is called Glacier, and this seems to have a lot of sparkle in it. Alright, so that was the 2 lip glosses. Now we're going to get into these Super Shock shadows. This first shade is called Olympic. Let's give it a little swatch. There it is, very sparkly. The second shade here is called Mycelium. This is more of a goldish, brownish color. The next color is definitely the darkest of the 4. It is called Campfire. There's that one. And the last Super Shock shade is Like a Moss, and it has this beautiful kind of brownish, goldish to a green tint. And I know the camera is not picking these up as they look in real life. These are very buttery too. I have used one Super Shock shadow from Colourpop before. Okay, this is my favorite. And again, I'm sure you can't see it, but the sparkle, oh, this is absolutely amazing. Although I love them all. I love all the colors so far. Absolutely amazing. And now, the star of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Look at how sparkly that the lettering and the mushrooms of this are. So cute. Just like so cute. Let's open it up. Look at these shades. I love this. The inside of this has the same drawings too. I absolutely cannot wait. Cannot wait. So I wiped off all the swatches that I've done so far, and we're just going to do row by row. As you can see, there are 2 shimmer shades in this one. The rest are matte. Although this one, the last shade, ooh, that's nice. It almost looks like a brownish blackish with like a, wow, I don't even know. Is it like a reddish sparkle or, wow. I really like these type of shades from Colourpop, actually. Okay, let's begin. That is the first shade called Puffball. The second shade is called Chanterelle, I believe. Ooh, that's super nice and like yellow and warm and cozy. There is that one. The third shade is called Rainier, I think. Ooh. Look at these. I mean, can I just say that I absolutely love Colourpop eyeshadows in general, but this palette is beautiful. Old Growth is this last one. It's like reminds me of like a dusty pink, which I absolutely love. Yep. Look at this. Wow. I'm going to try to fit all the shades on my foot at once. I might have to like go around these ones, but let's see. The next one is Evergreen, which is a greenish shimmer shade. Wow, this is definitely like a dual chrome, I think, from like a, wow, I don't even know how to describe these. Do you see that? How amazing is that? I'm gonna use my second toe. West Coast is the next one, and it's like a golden color. Wow. There you go. These two are so shiny, I can't get over it. We're going to get the next one, Homegrown, which is like a brownish, like a very, I don't know, I almost see a hint of, I don't even know what, a hint of plum, I want to say, in this one, or maybe it's just because of the next shade. But we're gonna put that right here. These swatch so nicely too. There is that one. Beautiful color. I love it. And the next one is Amanita, I think, which this is one of the shades that I am most excited about, actually, because I don't have anything like this. Oh. Oh. I don't even think that my camera is like showing these colors well, honestly. Wow. This is beautiful. I am doing my best to wipe the color of my toes, but it's getting hard. The next two are kind of greenish shades, although this one is definitely more green. This one is almost like a deep teal color, I want to say. Anyways, the first one is called Fiddlehead. Are you kidding me? These colors, I am sorry. Emerald City is next. Are you serious? Are you seeing this? This is PNW, so Pacific Northwest. There we go. Oh, that's gorgeous. I mean, I like literally don't have shades like that. I am in awe. I want to like go do makeup right now. And the last color, Let It Rain, which is that matte with like shimmer in it. Ooh. Do you see the sparkle? I really hope you do, because it is stunning. It's not like an entirely black either, and the sparkle is real though. It's real. Anyways, there you go. That is the whole palette swatched on my foot. Are we loving this or what? Let's go try these on the eyes. So this is look number 1 that we are going to be making it. Obviously I already did one eye, so let me give you a close-up. I am extremely happy with the way this one turned out. The colors, I mean, hey, you guys, I'm like giddy about this palette because it is so amazing, and the amount of looks that I want to create with this is like endless almost, and I feel like it's such a good variety that I just I just have to show you definitely more than one look in this video. So I have the rest of my face done, my eye is primed, and before I get to the eye, I'm actually gonna go in with that lip gloss in the color Wildflower, which is the pinkish one. And I already have some of this on my lips right now, so I'll just apply a little more. So to begin, I'm going to go in with this dusty pink color called Old Growth, and I'm just going to go into my crease, but also a little bit higher. I do blend my colors up quite high. These colors I find blend so quickly, so easily, it's incredible. Next we're gonna go in with this yellow chanterelle shade, and I'm just going to pack that in the middle of the lid. And as you can see, it kind of doesn't have a lot of color at first, but you can definitely build it up, which I'm going to do now. I hope that I can get the halo eye to look the same as the other one, because that tends to be a little tricky for me, but we're going to try. Okay, next up is this deep color that I have on the inner corner and outer corner called Amanita, and for the top I'm going to go in with this pencil brush. But before I do that, I decided to try something new. I tend to go a little bit low on the top lid, on the outer corner, so I'm gonna go in with this really thin brush with that color and put that on the lower lid first, just to kind of give myself a point at which to stop on the top lid, like this. Okay, and now going back to the top lid. Okay, so I packed the color in first. Now I'm going to go in with this fluffier brush, but still a small brush, to kind of blend it out. Now that those two are blended, I'm not too worried about the way this is turning out, because I will top it off with another shade, but I just want to slightly, very slightly connect these two in the crease. I do feel like I left a little bit of that dark color on the inner corner a little bit too far. So I'm just going in back with that yellow shade over that. Now I dipped a little more into that Amanita shade to finish up my lower lash line. I find that these colors, even the dark ones, are so easy to blend. It's incredible. It really is. I'm gonna go in now with the West Coast color on the middle yellow, and this one is a very nice gold sparkly, almost like a glitter, but not quite, I want to say. So we're just going to start tapping it straight in the middle, and then whatever is left on the brush or on the sponge, I'm going to kind of put that on the edges. And now just going in with that small blending brush to kind of blend out, so we don't have any harsh lines where the glitter stops. Look how gorgeous. Alright, so I only use my color swatch thing to switch between the colors, because I'm using the same brushes for, or not too many colors, but this one I used for the dark one and also for the yellow. So I'm just gonna go in on the lower lid in the middle to create that same halo effect. And now I dipped into that West Coast. I'm just gonna go in and add a little bit of the West Coast on top in the middle. Before I add the topper on the upper lid, I'm gonna go in with this brown, the woodsy shade, and I just slightly add this on the outer corner just to deepen it up a little bit. And also I am going to tightline with it. Now using the marigold color, I'm going to put that in my waterline, which I usually don't do waterline, but I will this time. Now using the brush that I used in the beginning, I'm just gonna, for that Dusty Rose shade, I'm just gonna go over that to make sure it's nicely blended. And to top it off, I'm going to go in with the shade Mycelium, which is the Super Shock shadow. And I'm just going to tap it right in the middle. These Super Shock shadows add so much sparkle and definition to the eye. I'm in love. So this is it for the shadows and the eyeliners and all of that. So I'm gonna go and finish my eye with mascara and some highlighter, and I'll show you the finished result. Alright everyone, on to the look number 2. This is sort of a brown, orangey, toasty, reminds me of like a bonfire or something, but I think it looks very cozy. And I am going to speed up this one just to prevent the video from being overly long. For this look, I do have lip color on, but I am going to top it off with the Luxe Glaze Glacier. And to begin this look, I'm going to take a fluffy brush, not too big, and go into it with the color Puffball and start blending that out into the crease. Then using a circular motion, I'm just going to blend that upward. Next, with a slightly smaller fluffy brush, I'm going to go in with the color Rainer. I still don't know if it's Rainier or Rainer, but I'm going to put that on the majority of the lid right to about here. So like 3/4 of the way in, and just blend that out. Next, on a small pencil brush, I'm going in with the color Chanterelle, which is that yellow color, and I'm going to pack that on into the inner third of the lid. Next, I'm taking this, it's a flat brush, but it's also kind of shaped like a triangle, if you can see that. And I found out this one is very good for using in the outer corner, just to make sure I really pack on that color. And this color we're going in is called Homegrown. And I'm actually going to make it just like that at an angle, kind of tapping it in. Then I'm taking this tiny, it's like a liner brush, and I'm actually going in with the color Let It Rain right in the outer portion, just to give it a little bit of depth. Now going into the lower lid, I'm taking this really small, kind of flat brush, and I'm gonna kind of replicate what I have going on top. So I'm gonna start off with the yellow shade called Chanterelle, and moving on to Rainer, and adding Homegrown on the outer part. Now on the bottom lid, I'm going to go in with the Super Shock shadow called Olympic, and we're going to put that in the inner third. And using the sponge applicator, we're going to go in with the same color on the top inner third. Now again, with the sponge applicator, we're going to go in with the Super Shock color named Campfire. And we're going to put that right over the middle, kind of blending it with the other Super Shock shade. On the outer part, I'm kind of going diagonally also, just leaving that outer corner matte at an angle. And for the last step, I'm going in back with that little brush with the Campfire Super Shock and putting that on the lower lid right in the middle. Now I'm going to go in with my mascara and I will show you the finished result. Alright, so this is look number 3, the last one. So I do have lip liner on my lips, and now I'm just going to top it off with the Wildflower color. And I'm going to start off with the color Old Growth in my crease and blending it up higher. Next, I went in my crease with the color Fiddlehead, which is that lighter green color. And this is where it kind of made this color look muddy mixed with that first shade. So that was totally my fault. These colors probably shouldn't be put on top of each other. And then with the same color Fiddlehead, just going in to tap it right in the middle of the lid to give it some kind of a base color, because I am going to tap it off with the shimmer shade. Next, on another fluffy brush, going in with Emerald City on the outer corner, and also in the inner corner. Now going in with that triangle brush, I'm just gonna go in with the shade PNW, just at that angle on the outer corner. Next up is the color Evergreen on a sponge applicator. That is the shimmer shade that comes in the palette, and we're just gonna tap it on right in the middle. And originally I went with the Super Shock Shadow Like a Moss just in the middle of the lid, but then I decided the eye look was just too deep for me, too dark, so I decided to go all over the upper lid with that Like a Moss Super Shock Shadow, just to lighten it up a little bit. Now this allows the outer and inner corners to still be darker, but it gives the sparkle to the entire eye, which I think looks a lot better. Now starting off in the middle of the lower lid with Fiddlehead and adding Emerald City to the outer and the inner corner. And tapping these shades with Evergreen first in the middle and Like a Moss all over. And as the last step, I'm going to go in with the green eyeliner called Spare Time right in the waterline. And I'm going to show you the finished result after applying mascara. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it at least nearly as much as I enjoyed making it. I really took my time and I literally had so much fun making this video, and I'm gonna enjoy playing with all the products, especially the palette, for a long time. This is my third palette from Colourpop. I do also own the Bare Necessities palette and the Stone Cold Fox palette, and these three, including this one at Forest Sight, how cute is the name, are definitely my three favorite palettes that I own so far. And I do own some good ones, so that's saying a lot. Anyways, thanks again for coming, watching. If you stayed till the end of this video, extra thank you for you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Also, if you did enjoy watching this video, like it down below, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.